Why is the historical evolution of data privacy important? Imagine a world where your personal information is constantly at risk, yet you have little control over it. Now think about how that world came to be and why understanding its history matters. The story of data privacy is more than just laws and regulations. It's about how society, law, and politics have responded to the challenges of protecting personal data over time. This history helps us see the ongoing tug of war between individual rights and government or corporate interests. It shows how ethical ideas about respecting personal dignity have shaped policies and laws we relying on today. Long ago, privacy was seen as a personal right rooted in legal ideas like the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, which protects against unreasonable searches. In 1890, a famous article called The Right to Privacy argued that privacy is a fundamental personal space that needs safeguarding from intrusion. As technology advanced, especially with computers and the internet, collecting data became easier and more widespread. This led to the first laws, such as the Privacy Act of 1974 in the United States, which set rules for how government agencies could handle personal data. These laws introduced key ideas like transparency, consent, and accountability, reflecting ethical concerns about respecting individual autonomy and preventing abuse of power. The political side of data privacy became clear after events like the September 11th attacks. Governments expanded surveillance programs to ensure safety, but this often conflicted with existing privacy protections. This created a tension between security and individual rights. At the same time, scandals like the misuse of data by companies such as Cambridge Analytica showed how private data could be exploited for political gain without proper oversight. These incidents pushed lawmakers to create stronger rules, like the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation in 2018. This regulation emphasized principles like data minimization, purpose limitation, and the right to be forgotten, showing a political commitment to protect privacy as a basic human right in the digital age. It also made organizations more accountable for how they handle data. From an ethical and political perspective, the evolution of data privacy reveals that protecting personal information is rooted in core values like respect for autonomy, fairness, and transparency. These values must be reflected in public policies to keep citizens safe and respected in a world driven by data. It also reminds us that political decisions about privacy are never neutral. They involve balancing competing interests of governments, companies, and individuals. Knowing this history helps us understand why current laws exist, what gaps remain, and how new technologies might challenge existing norms. It guides policymakers in creating balanced rules that protect privacy without stopping innovation or security efforts. It also encourages citizens to demand transparency and accountability from both governments and private companies. In the end, understanding the history of data privacy shows us how ethical ideas about personal dignity and political struggles over power have shaped the rules we follow today. This knowledge helps us build fairer, more effective policies that respect individual rights in an increasingly data-driven world.